Warning: if the topic of psychological manipulation and emotional enslavement of women offends you, I want you to stop watching this video. And if you want to continue, you must agree never to use this knowledge to hurt women. Deal? Great. Let's start. Up until recently, I thought I was quite good at flirting with women. I used to rely on the same old pickup artist techniques to make women fall for me, but over time I noticed that they weren't really working that well. In fact, their success rate was incredibly low. It wasn't until I discovered the Shogun method that my success with women drastically increased. The techniques I learned are grounded in solid psychological principles which can be exploited to successfully flirt with any women you want. And then after that, who knows where things could lead? My personal favorite technique is known as Entice Repel. Here's what this technique entails. Firstly, you will entice your target using implied commands. This is a technique used to bypass a woman's conscious mind and appeal directly to her subconscious. Secondly, you will repel her using devalidation. Unlike implanted commands, devalidation appeals directly to her conscious mind. So what you do is you use these two techniques in succession, one after another. You first entice her and then quickly repel her. Then you entice her again, etc. Now if this sounds complicated, let me assure you that it's not. Let's dig in further and discover how this technique really works. Derek Rake, the master seducer behind the Shogun method, once told me, if you speak to a female in the same way she talks to herself, her subconscious will believe it to be her own thoughts. With implanted commands, you will speak to a female as if it were her own subconscious talking to her. Therefore, you will be able to control her thoughts, her emotions, and most importantly, her actions. I start by saying to her, "You'll never know if you're enjoying yourself so much talking to me and sharing with me your most joyful stories." By saying, "you'll never know," you're making her presuppose what you're about to say next, which will be your implanted command to be true. After the implanted command, her guard may go up because you're trying to get something out of her, so this is negated by using devalidation to repel her. This is achieved by sending out mixed signals and giving off negative body language. For example, I will say something like, "Wow, I'm impressed. So far, I mean. In the next 5 minutes, you may say something silly and completely ruin it." I then show her that I'm disinterested by giving no reaction to her reply. I also face away from her and gaze around the room as if I'm losing interest. Remember, body language is the most powerful tool there is. The female subconscious is fine-tuned to detect changes in body language. It is hardwired into a woman to, at first resist obvious seduction attempts. However, all females also have a natural tendency to chase whatever is running away from her. Therefore, implanted commands and devalidation, when used simultaneously, will ensure a woman's attraction to you. These techniques are only two of the many strategies detailed in the Shogun method. There is also more information regarding the Entice Repel strategy, such as when you know a woman has reached breakpoint and which rookie mistakes to avoid. The reason why it works so well is that you are alternating her emotional state between pleasure and pain. And as any master seducer will tell you, the way you make a woman feel emotionally addicted to you is to make her go through cycles of pleasure and pain a few times. This is similar to the emotional ride that she gets when she watches her favorite movies or soap operas on TV. Of course, the biggest and most powerful technique when it comes to generating pain and pleasure inside a woman is fractionation. Known as the granddaddy of all covert mind control and seduction techniques, fractionation is known to be able to make women fall in love in as quickly as 15 minutes or even less. When used correctly, fractionation can get a woman under your control, enslave her, and make her fall in love with you far quicker than the usual pickup artist tricks. I have to warn you, though, that it is not possible to undo the effects of fractionation. Once you have enslaved a woman using this technique, dumping her will cause irreparable damage to her psychology. Therefore, please use this technique responsibly and ethically. To learn how you can use the Shogun method and fractionation to manipulate a woman's mind and enslave her to you emotionally, go to fractionationhypnosis.com or click on this link right now.